Chapter 8, Collaborating with Technology. Collaborative technologies transform the way people and organizations work together, whether they are in the next office or across the globe. This chapter explores the major collaborative technologies, the facets of human interaction they support, and the factors that make them different from face-to-face interactions. The material in this chapter will enable you to describe the major collaborative technologies and explain the features that each one offers for communications and productivity. Identify and describe Web 2.0 technologies that facilitate collaboration. Explain how unified communications contribute to collaboration. And describe features of online environments that can affect human behavior and group dynamics, and describe ways to make virtual teams more productive and successful. Information and communications technologies, such as smartphones and virtual meeting spaces, transform the way people collaborate and open up countless opportunities for interactions unhindered by time and location constraints. These virtual environments attempt to reproduce some aspects of face-to-face interactions, and they can add new features that were barely possible before. The people component for collaborative technologies is critical, perhaps more so than any other information system category. This figure shows the major generations in the evolution of collaboration technology, from email in the early 1990s through current Web 2.0 social networking and into unified communications that will develop over the next decade. Email transmission is technically simple. For outgoing mail, the server uses Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP. The SMTP server examines the message, adds date and time information, and then reads the server name to the right of the @ sign in the recipient's address. The server checks a domain name server to retrieve the IP address and then makes the connection. For incoming mail, the server uses Post Office Protocol, POP. To retrieve email, a user connects to the POP server and then downloads incoming messages to their local computer. A newer protocol for incoming mail is Internet Mail Access Protocol, IMAP, in which mail is actually maintained on the server and organized into folders there. Email's success led to enhancements and new features, making the email system the indispensable tool on which many workers rely every day. The simple address book expanded to a rich contact management system that supports distribution lists and groups and offers new findings for storing contact information. Keeping all of this information about clients and coworkers together, synchronized to a smartphone, boosts productivity. Adding calendars and appointment scheduling capabilities to email clients is a major breakthrough for time management. Similar to contact information, calendar events can be transmitted and exchanged using standardized file formats. The asynchronous discussion forum evolved from the earlier bulletin board as an online site in which people could post text messages, reply to others at any time, and discuss a topic of interest. Employee discussion forums are often used to share company information and coordinate activities, or to serve as an online suggestion box. Forums may be moderated, with some nurturing the discussion, deleting unacceptable posts, and blocking users who violate the rules. Some people contribute the majority of posts while others just read them. Instant messaging, also called chat, consists of real-time text-based interactions over a network. Instant messaging can be useful for quick answers in the workplace by saving a walk down the hall to a colleague's office or a costly phone call to someone in another country. Instant messaging grew dramatically with the net and the launch of free instant messaging software clients such as AOL Instant Messenger, Google Talk, Yahoo Messenger, and Skype. Unlike email, which was designed to be open so that anyone can send messages to anyone else regardless of which email software they use, the instant messenger world tends toward proprietary products. Instant messenger software introduced a critically important collaborative feature called presence awareness, which allows users to display their current status to their contacts, colleagues, and buddy lists. Preference awareness indicators add an important human element to online collaboration, and they are a key reason people adopt the tool within organizations. Texting transforms a cell phone from a single-purpose mobile phone into a device that can send brief text messages to other mobile devices, transmit photos and videos, and broadcast messages to large groups, as with Twitter. It now outpaces voicemail phone calls, with heavy users sending and receiving hundreds of text messages daily. The features of texting also make it extremely valuable for real-time micro-coordination, letting people know where and when activities are to be held. Group decision support systems are used for face-to-face group meetings in which each individual is equipped with a computer connected to a shared server, and the group facilitator structures the task during the session. The software allows each member to type his or her contributions anonymously as the group moves through the stages of identifying the problem to be solved, brainstorming possible solutions, rating the alternatives, and coming to some consensus about the best course of action. As the contributions, comments, and votes unfold, they appear on the screen with no names attached. These systems were designed to promote novel ideas and high-quality, rational decisions, especially by eliminating some of the features that cause groups to function poorly. High-status members, for instance, have a disproportionate influence when they are wrong. Group members' pressure can also squash independent minority viewpoints. Another synchronous collaboration technology is web conferencing, which supports live meetings via the internet, sometimes called webinars. Participants join the meeting from their computers or smartphones and use headsets with microphones or phone conferencing to speak to one another. Browser-based conferencing software, such as WebEx or GoToMeeting, have enriched their offerings to include features such as real-time video support, support for slide presentations, text-based chat, and desktop application sharing. Web conferencing tools can make a dramatic dent in travel budgets, and these services see particularly fast growth during economic downturns. They are widely used for corporate training, global project teams, product announcements, virtual sales calls, and other events. Interactive video chats for collaboration are freely available via webcams and software such as Skype. This capability fundamentally changes an online collaboration by allowing participants to see facial expressions and other nonverbal aspects of communication. The most powerful systems create a sense of telepresence in which the remote participants are almost life-sized and images are vividly clear. Eye contact is more natural and voices are well synchronized to lip movements. An executive can turn on the desktop camera and interact with someone across the world almost as though the person were sitting on the other side of the desk. The shared workspace is an area on a server in which team members can post shared documents, maintain lists of members and contact information, post news and announcements, and collaborate on edits and updates. The core of a shared workspace is the document library, where members can store important information, download for themselves to revise, update them, and return them. This centralized document library goes a long way toward eliminating the confusion and duplication that arise when team members are constantly sending revised versions back and forth over email. Web 2.0 introduces powerful tools that encourage widespread participation and end-user contribution to the web. Many of these tools have found their way into corporations to facilitate collaboration and promote information sharing. In a blog, the blogger maintains a website composed mainly of ongoing commentary, images, and links to other online resources. The posts are displayed in reverse chronological order so that the most recent appears on top. Readers can add their own comments to the blogger's posts, joining in the asynchronous discussion. An intriguing post on one blog may be picked up by many others, creating a viral spread of the item and rapid increase in page views. Some blogs are labors of love for friends, family, or other hobbyists, while other blogs belong to conventional media organizations and have teams of contributors adding frequent updates. These blogs are more like online magazines, earning revenue from display ads. For organizations, blogs are a popular means of building knowledge bases and are also used for marketing and communications to create a more intimate connection with customers and suppliers. Another significant Web 2.0 technology that facilitates end-user contributions and collaborative editing is the Wiki, a website that allows users to add and edit interlinked web pages using their browsers. Wiki software usually refers to simple text editing tools, so users do not need to know HTML. It keeps track of versions and lets users view the history of changes to each page, along with discussions about the page's content. Users navigate within a wiki by doing a keyword search or by clicking on the many embedded links to related wiki pages. Wikis have also emerged as an extremely valuable tool within an organization to centralize documents and create knowledge storehouses that employees can edit as needed. The The Wiki makes it easier for people in any unit or at any level of the organization to make contributions from their own personal knowledge